Hello, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special, unique for us choosing ones today. Your enemies are what? Are astonished. They are astonished. Your enemies are what? Are astonished and devastated. They are automatically astonished because they have come to understand that what God cannot do does not exist. They have finally come to understand that everything that they have been thinking you will be, all that they have been hoping that this is how life will treat you without them. This is how life will become so difficult. Now they have realized that that is the highest mistake, because they can see that you are proving them wrong. They can see that you are doing better than the best. They can see that you are accurately doing better than you used to do. Despite of all that they have done, despite of all the conclusion that they have concluded, despite of all their mindset, despite of all their belief. So it is something that is, that is frustrating them so much. It is something that is annoying a lot of people, because you refuse to go down by the grace of God. God refused to allow you go down, despite of all that they have, despite of all their belief. Because trust me, there are a lot of people who accurately believe that you will go down. There are a lot of people who have that thought and that mindset that nothing good will ever come from you again without them. That nobody will celebrate you, nobody will jubilate you, nobody will congratulate you, nobody will be happy about you. Because they thought you will end up in shame. You know what I'm saying? They thought you will accurately end up in shame. But what they are now seeing is quite different from what they have been hoping for. What they are now seeing is quite different from what they thought they would see. And that is why many of them are sad, bro. They are astonished. They are sick, bro. A lot of people around you are accurately astonished. Because what they are absolutely seeing is pure different from what they have been hoping for, from what they have been expecting from you. Many of them thought you will go down. Many of them thought that will be the end of you as long as they refuse to support you. Majority of people up there thought you will never succeed nor excel as long as they refuse to assist you. But what shocked them is that you are now doing better than you ever do before. You are now succeeding better than you ever done before. You are now increasing better than you ever done before. You are now progressing better than you ever done before. Despite of all that they have been saying, despite of all that they thought they will use to stop you, despite of all their belief. So they are unhappy with it. That is why many of them are wondering, how come you are able to make it? How come you are able to excel? Hey God. So you need to understand that a lot of people are unhappy with it, because they never believe it will happen like this. They never believe that out of nowhere you will become somebody one day. They never believe that despite of all that you have gone through, that make them believe that nothing good will come from you. Despite of all that you have been passing through, they never believe that there will still be a midst of you to survive. They never believe that there will be a midst of you to live a good life even without them. And that is why many of them are filled with anger. That is why a lot of people are so filled with pain. That is why many of them, majority of people, are having sleepless night. That is why they are now seeing you as what? As a troublemaker. That is why they are now seeing you as someone who is troubling them, because you refuse to quit despite of all that they have done, despite of all their expectation, despite of all their thought. You refuse to go down. And that is why they are astonished. That is why they are wondering, how come do you do it? May God bless you. Remain blessed.